Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead, and today is meal planning day.
Yeah.
I don't know why you get that way.
It's more fun for you than me.
Well, I do a lot of the shopping.
And the cooking, so.
It is true. It is true. But Mama does the homeschooling, and so I got to pull my weight around here, right?
That's right.
And there's a lot of weight to pull.
Oh my God.
So, we're going to show you how we actually go about the process of feeding our family, which currently has 8 of us here. Mm-hmm. We have an older son who's in the Army, but 8 of us are being fed. And we do that without fail for under $500 a month.
That's right.
And that, yes, I will answer you right now. Yes, that is considering also lunches. Mm-hmm. It is also considering breakfasts.
Yes, it is. And, you know, we do have milk and we do have things like that, you know.
Because we have cows.
Because we have a cow. So, but we do, that does figure in the cost of feed. So. Yeah,
and right now, even though we have 20, how many chickens?
26.
26 chickens, they're not laying yet. But when they start laying, we won't have the expense of chicken and eggs.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, so we'll start basically from scratch, and what you see we do is the process, and I kind of tabulate as we go, and we have certain rules that we follow. That way we don't get, bored with the meals that we've picked, and we leave certain areas open so that if we don't want red beans and rice, we can swap it out, stuff like that.
Right, exactly. We're not stuck to this menu every day because, stuff changes.
Well, sometimes you get food fatigue and you just don't want to have a meal, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But you have to build into your budget knowing that those days are going to come, or else you will break your budget like that. Exactly. If you're like, I don't want this, let's go out to eat. No,
that's a bad idea.
That's a killer.
Right.
That's a budget killer.
Plan for those times where, okay, say Friday or Saturday night, you do plan to go out for dinner. So.
Yeah, just make sure that those are planned for.
Right.
So, okay, you got a blank?
I got a blank.
And we're planning for November in the year of our Lord, 2017.
Mm-hmm. So tomorrow is Wednesday, the 1st. And I will go ahead and fill in all of the days.
And while you're doing that, I'll show them a little bit of the tools that we get out as we get started. We pretty much always keep our stack of old menus because this is great when you're trying to go through and figure out, okay, we need an Italian meal, or we need a Mexican meal, or we need a blah, blah, blah meal. Mm-hmm. And this is great for remembering, oh, we did try that out and we really did like it. We also have, excuse me, Mama.
Mm-hmm. No, their ads are right here.
Sale ads.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah, sale ads. We always look around at the sale ads as we're planning, because if you've got a great deal, like Aldi, every once in a while will put chicken, the thighs on sale for 69 cents a pound.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that is such a cranking deal.
And that
makes such chicken thighs for us are so versatile because we can use them for just about anything.
Soups, grilling, roasting, all kinds of stuff. And at 69 cents a pound, we're going to have a lot of chicken on that.
Right. And I love to put them in and he hates it, in a crock pot, but I like to put it in a small crock pot and put some seasoning on there and make for shredded tacos, shredded chicken tacos.
Yeah.
And those are really good.
They are very good. I'm just a crock pot snob. I know it's easy. I like getting my hands dirty when I'm cooking.
No, you get the kitchen dirty.
That is true. That is very true. So, okay, we got a blank. Oh, one other thing, too. We will generally go and get our recipe book. And yes, this is our recipe book.
I got a new binder. Check this sucker out. This thing is a beast. And I got it for $1 at Walmart. It's not really meant for recipes. It's meant for, like, CDs and different media. But
heavy stuff.
This works just fine.
And another thing that we'll do is we will analyze what we did last month and then look to see if there were meals that got bumped you know, when you change your mind meals.
Right, and then didn't get used.
Right, so that way we're not wasting the money on, you know, the chicken that's still in the freezer, and we're not buying new chicken going, oops, forgot, we already had chicken.
Right.
Okay, so first starters, we always have a staple set of things. Because we've got kids, we always automatically have at least a spaghetti of some kind.
Some sort of Italian dish every week.
Well, every other week.
Oh.
Usually, look.
Yeah, I guess it is about every other week.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't count pizza, but...
Well, no, I don't count pizza, but we've got spaghetti and then chicken parm there.
That's because David was home.
Yeah, he was, so...
Our son David, it's favorite meal.
Yeah, he loves chicken parm.
But, so... And when we say spaghetti, it means like spaghetti with just regular spaghetti, or spaghetti with meat sauce, or spaghetti and meatballs, or ziti, or anything that's like that. A tomato sauce and a pasta.
Right.
That's what we call spaghetti.
Right.
So
it's just whatever suits our fancy that day. Because
Right.
we always buy a variety of noodles and things like that.
Yeah.
So
go ahead and start putting those on, and I will continue to look through here and see what sales we got. Aldi. If you do not have an Aldi store nearby you, I am sorry. They're awesome.
Aldi is a great place for us. Oh, darn it, we forgot to get pineapple.
Yeah, they've got pineapples on sale for $1.29.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good, because we actually went to Sam's Club today, and their pineapple was $1 more.
Yeah, it was $2.99. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was insane.
That fly is after me. There's a fly coming around here.
Driving us crazy.
I'm gonna knock him. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, we don't do a lot of fish just because Mama doesn't like fishy taste. Mm-hmm. But I mean, here there's a killer deal on salmon.
Yeah.
$9.99 a pound. But Sam's was better on that.
Sam's was a lot cheaper per pound. I believe it was $8.97 per pound, and that was their regular price.
But we did get a great deal on ground beef. It was the 90-10. We usually get the 80-20 just because it's cheaper. Mm-hmm. But we got the 90-10 for...
$2.97 a pound.
Yeah, so we got the big meat log thing. It was like, boom. You could murder somebody with a meat log.
Oh my gosh.
So you got spaghetti going there, Mama?
I got spaghetti going.
All right. And I'm going to continue to look here. Now, since the seasons have changed... We also try to make sure that we put a soup on at least once a week, and sometimes more, depending on how we're feeling. I mean, so what you got, baby?
Well, I had to put turkey on the menu.
Oh, yeah. By the way, that reminds me. I wanted to make mention of this in the very beginning, that we can still keep our $500 a month budget even in a holiday month. Mm-hmm. Like, even in Christmas, you can still do it unless you just go nuts. But, today we got a butterball turkey that will go on the menu plan.
And I know a lot of you are going to scream, don't buy butterball. Sorry, that's our favorite.
That's our guilty pleasure.
And it was $1.29 a pound.
Yeah.
So that was a really good deal.
Well, and I know you can get turkeys at 99 cents a pound. We
like to plan.
We like the butterball brand.
Right.
So, okay, another thing that we automatically right out of the gate do is favorite meals that we know everybody likes and are cheap that everybody just digs. Like we always add a baked potato bar somewhere on. The kids love it because they can kind of customize their own potatoes, and we can feed all 8 of us for $6.
Yeah, it's really reasonable.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Fried rice, a great cheap meal.
And great to help with getting rid of some of your leftovers. If you have some leftover veggies, broccoli, cauliflower, peas, carrots, whatever is in your fridge, onions, some scrambled up eggs, and whatever meat that you have left over in your fridge, it's a golden, it's like a makeover type meal.
Yeah. So fried rice, that goes on for sure. And we also have, and what you're not seeing as Mama's doing this, is that she's spacing these things out. So you don't have like 3 days of completely starchy meals.
Exactly.
You wouldn't want to have like bread, or potato.
No, it gets old really fast. That's where the food fatigue comes in.
Yeah.
So I try to space it out. Like I've got, on the first week, I've got a spaghetti here. And then the next week, towards the end of the week, I have a ziti. And then skipping a week, I've got towards the beginning a spaghetti. So it's about a week and a half between spaghettis.
Right. And I am, what you're not seeing, I'm tabulating the money that it's going to cost us so that we keep our budget going. Now, spaghetti, like she's got over there on the 6th of the month, that costs us $1 per pound of spaghetti, and we only usually use about 1.5 pounds, and then we have about 1.5 cans of the sauce. And if we're feeling like we want to have ground beef, we don't use 1 pound of it, so we've got that's like $2.60 there. So $3.60, $4.60. We're under $5 to feed 8 people because Mama will make bread, and that doesn't cost pretty much anything.
Right, and sometimes we'll have salad with it too.
Yeah. Speaking of salad, it's not too cold yet to have a salad and bread day.
It's too cold. It was 29 degrees today, people.
27.
Oh, still, it's too cold for salad. Not as your main meal.
No, as a side dish.
Yeah.
Okay, so then other things that we generally have is like we call it a Mexican mess. It's just basically taco salad. You've got your busted up chips, you got your cheese and your meat and whatever you want to throw in there, salsa, and then you go to town. The kids love it, and it's about $7, $6 to feed 8 of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's something that I should point out. We used to do a leftover day. This is an older menu. We used to do Thursdays was a leftover day. And there was a couple reasons for that, because I used to work at a church and that was practice night, so we needed something fast.
Right, so we can get out the door quick.
Right, but that wasn't the only reason. The other reason was that we were it was that what was it? Oh, we ditched leftover day because now we use our leftovers for lunches. So there's generally enough leftovers so that we don't have to prepare specific lunches. Right. It's just done.
It is just done.
Okay,
right.
so did you get some Mexican stuff on there, Mama?
I got one so far.
What you got? You got any recipes for them?
Oh, you know what? Let's do a chicken...
enchilada?
Yes, our chicken. I love those chicken enchiladas.
Oh, the Thrive stuff?
No.
Shredded?
Well, yes, I like those too, but there's another one in here that you put cream cheese in and shredded cheddar cheese and...
So what would you call that? Just chicken enchiladas?
Yeah. No, they're not chicken enchiladas. They're chicken burritos.
Well, then let's do it, baby. Yeah. Come on.
Jeez.
All right. So how many you got on there? Like a taco night, maybe? Chicken. And here's another thing. As she's writing, taco night is great because you can really, you don't have to use a ton of ground beef. You can use like a pound of ground beef and then supplement it with refried beans.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and you could also do, if you don't want to have meat in a meal, we do that occasionally where we will go meatless meal, like our baked potatoes. We try not to do any meat with a meal at least a couple of times a week. The black beans and corn.
Oh, those are
That's
great.
really good with some seasoning, and you can use that as your protein.
As your meat.
Right, in your tacos, and that's really, really yummy.
Yep. So how you doing there?
Good.
Hot lips.
I did just drink some tea.
Hot lips. Hot lips Houlihan from MASH, right?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So where are we at?
I'm looking for another. I'll do tacos here.
Okay. Now, you're
start doing soups.
Soups. So tortilla soup, it's got to go on.
Right.
Tortilla soup is so easy, guys. It's like, if I can remember correctly, it's like a can of corn, and it's a can of the Fiesta corn. It's a can of red beans.
No.
No?
No. He's got it all wrong.
We'll tell.
The way I make it for us is, well, actually, now we use Thrive. However, stop it. If you don't have Thrive, I use 2 cans of the jalapeno and onion tomatoes, 2 cans of the Mexi corn, and 2 cans of black beans.
Right. They're already cooked, obviously.
Right, they're already cooked. And then we add sazon to that, which is an equal parts of salt, garlic, coriander, cumin, and paprika.
Yeah, we got a video if you're...
Right, and it's really, it really adds a lot of flavor to Mexican dishes.
You top it with some cheese, and you top it with some crushed up tortilla chips, and you're done.
Off to the races.
So is tortilla soup on there?
Yeah, I started to write it, and they misspelled it.
And one thing that we have not had in a while, and I want it because you make it very well, and I don't make it. I'm glad that you make it, and you make it very well, is your potato soup.
Oh, the potato soup is really good.
Yep.
You know what? We'll do that after our baked potato bar because we always make too many baked
See,
potatoes.
there it is, and that's one of the ways that you save money by doing it just like that. Okay, another soup that we have to have generally is our chicken and dumpling soup.
Yes, that is required at least twice a month.
It's even during the summer. It's our dumplings are different, and I just learned them from my mom. They're not like the Amish style where they're like a big noodle.
Noodles, yeah.
Our dumplings, I make them out of flour
Soft
and
balls.
egg. They're like squishy looking cloud things. And it's basically flour, egg till you get it nice and sticky, some salt, and a little bit of pepper, and that is it.
You don't add garlic to it?
I do not.
Okay.
I used to.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And all I do is I take an ice cream scooper, not the big kind, the
ones,
small
just
ones.
the little ones. Because when he uses this much dough, it
makes like that, right?
Not really that big. It's like this big.
Yeah, you just get that soup boiling and dump them in there, and it'll actually push the top right off.
It really does. It's funny.
So
You need to start using a bigger pot.
It's funny. Okay, you know what? Let's do a beef and vegetable soup this month because since we don't have to cut vegetables anymore, with our Thrive food, we don't cut vegetables anymore. It's like scoop this, bam, scoop that, bam, scoop that, done.
Right. All right.
Oh, it's funny. I'm looking at last November.
Soup.
We did just have the lemon chicken orzo, so I'm not ready for that yet.
You know what? I've got 2 soups in 1 week. I'm not going to do that.
Do you need any more soups?
Maybe.
Because then there's one that is always a hit and everybody loves it. If we need another one, right there, baby. Where is it? Oh, I missed it.
Yep, everybody loves that one.
Broccoli cheese soup.
Yeah, we can do that next week or this next coming up.
Yeah. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, since it's getting colder out, stick to your ribs kind of food. Really nice to have. I think we should definitely put shepherd's pie on there. We got plenty of ground beef. Okay, because shepherd's pie, I mean, if you go thick with your potatoes, it's really a really affordable meal.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I mean, if you can, we like it a little beefy, so it'll probably be like 2 pounds. But if you have a smaller family, you could do 1 pound of ground beef. Get you some onions in there and make up a nice little beefy kind of
Well, and I
flavor.
recently just made it with Thrive, and it was so delicious.
I think the kids called it the bomb diggity.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They said that was better than Dad's.
Which...
It says a lot.
All right. Now, another thing that you'll notice right now is we haven't really touched Sunday meals.
Nope, not yet.
The reason why is because generally we've kind of changed the way we eat on Sundays because we go to church in the morning, but it's a late church. So we get home after we've hit Walmart if we need something because Walmart's a long way away.
Yeah. We kind of, fool around in town.
Yeah.
If there's anything that we need to do, then we do it in town before we come home.
Yeah, so we get home around 1 o'clock. And it's like, well, it's too late for a regular lunch, so we start cooking a late lunch, early dinner.
Yeah.
So we try to make our Sunday meals a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
So now what we'll do at this point is we've kind of got a few of our staples on there, and we'll start looking through and going, all right, well, what kind of nicer meals do you like? I like this, but she does not.
What? No, kebabs are a pain in the...
Kebabs. I love kebabs.
He loves kebabs. They're so piddly.
Well, and it's still grilling season. I do not care. So you know what? Hey, and we've got some stuff. Why don't we go ahead and do pork steaks?
Okay.
For Sunday. Now, here's the thing. I kid you not that if you will marinate, if you'll take a pork tenderloin or even a loin, and you cut it into about 1.5 inch thick steaks, so they're about like that, and you marinate them overnight and put them on the grill. If you do it right, they will compete with good steak.
Yeah. That I will pick that over any steak.
I wouldn't say any steak.
No, you're right. Not any steak.
But good steak, yeah.
Yeah.
So that can be one for a Sunday. What about, let's see. I think I got these older ones. We haven't had breakfast in a long time. Do you want a breakfast for dinner?
Breakfast.
Yeah. And then another, excuse me, really, really cheap meal that the kids love is biscuits and gravy. Mama makes these Southern style biscuits and a pork gravy, like a sausage gravy. You only need 1 pound of sausage, and then it's just milk and seasoning and a little flour, and so that's cheap.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
We are out of pork sausage though.
Okay, we'll have to make sure we get some of that. Okay, another thing that we got a good deal on today, so it was affordable, which we normally don't get to have something like this just because it's usually pretty expensive, is chicken wings.
Oh yeah, we got a screaming deal on chicken wings at Sam's today. They had like your manager special kind of thing, and they were normally they're $2.49 a pound. We got them for $1.89 a pound.
Woot, 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 woot.
So, and one package was enough, or is going to be enough for everybody. So what I did is we came home and I went ahead and sectioned the wings, took off that little funky part, put that into a separate bag for chicken stock, and then got the other 2 sections off. So that way all we have to do is thaw them out and they're ready to go.
Yep. So make sure you get that on there, Mama.
Wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can be a Sunday.
Saturday. No.
Saturday night.
Well, yeah.
Because we try to do family movie
fun
night
stuff on the weekends.
We either pick a Friday or a Saturday. Excuse me. And we'll make something that's kind of finger foody so the kids can come and sit and watch. We watch a movie. So that's definitely family movie
we
night.
need to do nuggets one week.
We've got nuggets, yep. And
nuggets. We'll do that here.
And when we say nuggets, we mean that Mama will get little chunks of actual chicken, whether it's boneless, skinless thighs or
chicken breasts,
whatever's on sale. You don't just go and go, I'm just getting tenderloins.
No, and yeah, we don't buy the already made chicken nuggets. No, and then I will go ahead and season them and dip them in flour and cornmeal. Yep. And that gives them a nice little crunch. And
a little bit of salt. And then, oh my gosh, she makes this sauce, that Asian sauce, the Asian Zing sauce.
It's the,
Bang.
It's the Bang Bang chicken sauce.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. It's the sweet chili sauce and some mayonnaise and, darn it, what else is in it? Frank's hot sauce.
It's really good.
It's yummy.
We got video on it. Anyway, okay, so other things, we always try to put a pizza on, like a family movie night, because we make it completely from scratch.
Yep.
That way, Mama's making the dough, so the only expense there is the flour, really, and just a little bit of yeast. So with all of your ingredients, we can do a pizza night where every single person in the family gets probably a 14-inch pizza. I mean, we don't eat it all.
No, well, I go according to your size. If, say, for Ruth, I'm not making her a 14-inch pizza. Hers is more like this size because she won't eat it all. Jonathan gets probably a 16-inch by himself.
And he'll eat it all.
He will eat it all.
But ingredients-wise, you're buying the cheese, you're buying the sauce and all that kind of stuff and putting it together on your own. You're still under $10 for 8 pizzas.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's really, really. And, oh man, I hate to add that we use Thrive stuff for our pizzas.
We just started.
We are using the mushrooms.
Love it.
The bell peppers.
Love it.
The onions. I like the sausage for my pizza.
Yep.
And it is, oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yep. Okay.
We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 meals. So, doggone it. We're already 2/3 of the way there.
Right.
What about, do we have a finger foodie night? How about,
we got nuggets and we got wings.
if you could move tacos, you could put quesadillas in that week.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Quesadillas are super cheap. refried beans, you got the tortillas, cheese, onions if you like it. You're feeding, our family is being fed for $7, $8. Cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, and good too. We're not talking about, hey, this is one thing that you gotta understand. None of this stuff here is boxed up.
No, this is all from scratch.
We all make it from scratch.
That we got to put that on there.
Tell them what that is.
That is creamy sausage and tomato pasta, and we've done a video on it. It is a very, very, very frugal meal. It has
delicious.
And oh, it's delightful. There's bow tie pasta, kielbasa, diced tomatoes, cans of diced tomatoes, garlic, Parmesan cheese, parsley. I'm looking at it because he always makes it.
It's a light cream sauce.
Onion. It's a light cream sauce. So you're going to use heavy whipping cream, but you don't need a lot. What is it?
1.5 cups.
Yeah, so it's really not a whole lot of, there it is.
Right.
Of cream. And it just makes this sauce just, it's just yummy.
Okay.
So,
What, did you move the tacos?
I did. I put quesadillas.
Okay, so you could put tacos in Thanksgiving week. If you so desired.
Okay.
Oh, here's one we haven't had in a long time. It's super good. And that is chicken paprikash.
Oh, and we just got the thighs for that too.
Yep. Chicken paprikash is a Hungarian dish. You cook it either in a crock pot or a
Oh no! You got
a pressure cooker.
It works in a crock pot, but it tastes way better in a pressure cooker, and it goes 10 times faster. If you guys have one of those instant pots, this would work perfectly with that.
Chicken paprikash, you basically have a lot of peppers in it. You've got some peppers, and there's a lot of paprika and onions, and then your chicken, and it makes this really delicious sauce that you put over noodles, so you get a piece of chicken over the noodles. And if you buy your chicken right, you can be $5 for some kind of really, really nice meal. Just put a little garnish of sour cream on the top, and you are, boom, rocking and rolling. Oh, I know one that you will probably want on there, Mama. It's kind of, I guess it would be comfort food for you. And that's your tuna noodle casserole.
Yes.
Tuna noodle casserole. And once again, you got a couple cans of tuna. You've got some celery. You've got some butter. You've got a little bit of milk. You got some noodles. And you're talking about a $7 meal to feed all of us. And let's see, going through the recipe book. What else? You know what? Let's do a grilled chicken. Maybe on a Sunday.
We can do that.
Grilled chicken, I'll get it marinating like 2 days beforehand. Ooh. And
so we need 3.
Only 3 meals? Dang, we're going fast. Well, what's in those weeks?
Well, we've got breakfast, tortilla soup, baked potato bar, chicken burritos, ziti, and wings.
Okay.
And then here, jerk chicken, potato soup, tacos, creamy tomato and pasta, turkey, because it's Thanksgiving, and pizza.
Okay.
And then biscuits and gravy, chicken and dumplings, spaghetti, and quesadillas.
Well, the day after turkey's easy. That's leftover day.
Yeah.
Yep, because there will be plenty of them.
Yeah. We bought a 19.5-pound turkey. And baby,
That's gonna take us a while.
I'm gonna use every bit of it.
And then we'll take the carcass and we'll make broth. Yep. Okay.
Even though you hate turkey broth.
It's good for some things.
It is good for some things.
Okay, so spaghetti, 2 meals. Is there anything that's striking your fancy in there, baby? Maybe stuff that we haven't shared with them as a good, affordable, cheapo meal that's really good anyway. How about
I know you like this hamburger gravy.
how about a sausage and kraut?
Okay.
We have it once in a while. It's something that I grew up with. It's sauerkraut, and you've got your Polish or beef sausage, and then lots of mashed potatoes. And to me, it's a kind of comfort food.
Yeah, I do like it. It's the kielbasa always talks back at me, so I can't eat it very much.
And that is a Wednesday.
You know what we need to do? We need to probably move our grilled chicken over here because that's someone's birthday.
Oh, that's right. We've got a birthday.
He gets to pick the meal.
That's right. So we got to leave that one open.
Yep.
Good call, Mama. So we're pretty much done then.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys take a look at these meals, when you're figuring out, if you just do it yourself, you don't buy from a box, you don't buy all the turn kit, things, and you're doing them yourselves, you can really, really keep that budget down.
Yep. And that's with even holidays and birthdays all in the same month. So you just plan ahead.
And for breakfasts, because I know you guys are going to say, is that for breakfast too? Breakfast, what we do is we'll make sure that we got bunches of the big, affordable, generic cereals. Mm-hmm. We have tons of oatmeal.
We have oatmeal. They have their choice if they would like to have cereal, oatmeal, grits. I make creamy probably once a week. I've actually taught Hope how to make it now too. So eggs
and toast,
and English muffins.
Yeah.
They have a variety of things that are standards that they
And
buy.
we always have fruit on hand. That's figured into the budget. Mm-hmm. And by the way, one other thing that people always go and ask is, are sides included? Yes. But we don't put them on there because we try to get whatever's seasonal and fresh.
Right.
Now we're using more and more of our Thrive stuff because it's perfect. It's just it's a process of starting to get it in your head that you can use this stuff for day-to-day things.
Exactly.
And it's pretty new to us, but we're using it more and more. But if I see a good deal in Walmart for a ton of fresh veggies for $1, I'm gonna take them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
yep.
I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm. We're done. That was fast.
Yeah. So I hope that has helped you guys. But for us, spending $500 a month on food, it should not cost anything more than that.
Nope.
Even in a holiday month.
Right. And birthday month.
Yeah. So I'm Brad.
And I'm Christa.
You guys go save some money and have an awesome day.